Hello, I'm so happy to see you. This morning we are going to do my wholeheartedly cardio weight workout. What is that? It basically means you're going to use light weights. We're going to do workouts, get our hearts pumping, going to be sweating. Make sure you have water, although I would encourage you, even when you get super thirsty, don't gulp the water. What else do you need to know? You need to remember to keep your core tight. This is your core, center of your power. Really, really important that you keep it tight, as if someone's going to come up and punch you in the stomach. That's the equivalent of it. So I'm just sharing my workout. We're going to start to warm up. Please say hello to me, because you know I love it when you do. You always want to warm up. Do not skip it. Dave and I ran this morning, and we basically ran some trails as well as the Greenway, and that was pretty fun. At least it was kind of cool. Reach up, stretch to one side. I'm sore all over from the past 2 days of workouts. Open up, open up. Lunge to one side. We're going to work it all. This is a total body extravaganza today, so be ready. Squat down. Put your hands on the inside of your knees. These are all very gentle stretches. Straighten your legs and just hinge over. Keep your legs straight. And just you want to stretch those hamstrings out. All right. Give yourself some hugs and let's do this. Okay. The first one that we are going to do, one of my favorites. 5-pound weights. You know what? I'm going to pull this out of the way, give myself a little bit more room. We're going to do speed skaters, one of my favorite exercises. So you're going to hop to one foot and then put the opposite weight down. So you really have to engage those core muscles to keep your balance. I'm going to time it for 1 minute. And let's do it. And here's the thing about these exercises. Take breaks when you need to. When you hop, you've got to engage your abs to stop your momentum. I'm using 5-pound weights. These are perfect. Perfect, perfect. Again, take those breaks when you need to. You will see me take them. You don't want them to be too long, though. Whew, I just lost my balance because I released my abs. My gosh, my legs are like, didn't I already work?
I see how it looks. So I'm just going to continue on.
Love you.
Morning.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
And done.
Ian is
Whew. Okay. So between each exercise, what do you want to do? You can take a little sip of water. If you find you're totally sucking wind, it's okay. Hinge over, hands on your knees, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. And you will immediately feel your heart rate come down, your breathing come down, and it's all good. Okay, next one we're going to do, love this one, get a light weight. I'm going to go with a 5. I'm going to go with a 5. I'm going to start with 8. I can always drop. You're going to put your feet together, and you're going to pretend like you're rowing. Again, those abs have to stay super tight. This is your position. See how my knees are behind my toes. Okay? So you're rowing. Your back is flat. This is your position. So pretend like you're rowing the canoe and you're trying to get away from someone, and you're rowing as fast as you can. You're squeezing your arms, your shoulders, your abs. I'm pressing up through my heels, so I'm really feeling it in my hamstrings. My toes are a tiny bit up. So not what you'd call a typical cardio move, but pay attention to your heart rate. When you need a little break, take it. My 8 pounds feels good, so I'm keeping it. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. So what weight did you pick? So I picked 8, and I was able to go the whole minute. So next time I do that exercise, I'll probably want to start with a 10. If you are using one weight and you're able to keep it through the whole minute, what I'd like you to do is the next time bump up to the next weight. So if you're using 5s, bump up to 8s. If you're using 8s, bump up to 10, because the goal is that's how you measure progress, right? So again, if you're lasting the whole minute with a single weight, next time go up a little bit. And then if at some point during that minute you have to drop down, that's great. But you're still starting with a little bit heavier weight. You do not need to worry about bulking up during my workouts. I meet these women who are like, oh, I can't do weights. I don't want to bulk up. You are not going to bulk up on my workouts. It's just not. We don't use heavy enough weights. It's a very intentional way of working out, and that's not us. So next one, single leg T-hold. Get light weights for this. I'm going with 3s. Again, not a typical cardio exercise, but you will see what happens to your heart rate. So you're going to hinge over, and you are making the shape of a T. Again, abs engaged, everything engaged, working together. We're going to do 45 seconds on each leg. So hinge over. So my standing leg has a little bend in it. I can't look at you because then I lose my balance. Keep those abs wildly engaged. Squeeze that back and those arms to keep those weights up. And breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. This is what's known as an isometric exercise. We are keeping our muscles under tension for an increased amount of time. When you need a break, take it. We have 10 seconds left on this leg, and then we're going to the other leg. So when we go the other leg, you might need to lower your weights that you're holding, other side. Or you might not, or you can keep them for a little while and then drop down. Don't worry if you have to drop them, you can still squeeze. I'm going to go for my 2s. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Abs, arms, back, leg. Everything is working in tandem. I get it, but see what I'm talking about? Not a typical cardio exercise. You're probably sweating. Your heart rate is up. We have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. So that is what I love about this workout. Have a little sip of water. Love it, love it. Oh. Next. Oh my gosh, my shoulders are gonna hate me for this. I'm grabbing my 3s and my 2s. My shoulders are still very sore from our Guns for Girls workout on Monday because I haven't been using weights for my upper body the past probably 3 or 4 months while I gave my elbow some time. Feels great, so I'm so excited, but I'm starting to use weights again, so my muscles are like, whew, not happy. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna squat, and as you squat, you're gonna press out in front of you. Again, I'm using 3s. You can always start with 5s. So the goal is rod in your spine, lowering. I don't want you leaning forward. I want you straight up and down. As you lower into a squat, you push out, okay? Keep those shoulders back. Lower through your heels. Drive up through your heels. You can even squeeze your glutes at the top for a little extra oomph. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The good thing about this is I can't tell what's burning worse. My legs, my glutes, my shoulders. My form's still good, so I'm just taking breaks. Oh wait. All right, I'm gonna drop down because my breaks were getting so frequent. Squeeze at the top. Come on, 5 more seconds. 2, 1, done. Holy crap. We have got this. Here's what I don't ever want you to do is quit or be mean to yourself. Those are my 2 big things. We have a little saying here, we don't quit at Visco Fit. We just don't. It's not something we do. Drop the weights, do what you gotta do, take a lot of breaks, but persevere, finish the minute, no matter what, because it's psychological. Oh, yeah, okay. We got this. I'm grabbing my 5s. You ready for this? So I want you, this is your position. You're just gonna pick that leg up. And we are going to do rows. So you're gonna have to engage that core in a crazy way to keep your balance. But then you also are gonna be squeezing your back and your arms to get these weights up. Keep your back flat. See my position? I'm on the floor, flat surface, a little bit easier than the rug. If you're wobbling, don't worry about it. Just tap your other toe down so you can get balanced and pick it back up. Switch sides, switch legs. Squeeze that back, keep those core muscles engaged. Come on, we can do this. I promise. Squeeze, squeeze. You might find you have a lot better balance on one side than the other. Doesn't matter. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Again, right? Not typical cardio, but pay attention to your heart rate. Okay, let me get my mat. Okay, I'm back. All right, next exercise. How are you guys doing? Listen, I always want you to know that it's okay to be getting your butt handed to you. It doesn't mean you can't do it. It doesn't mean you're not strong. It doesn't mean you're wildly out of shape. I've been doing these workouts for over 4 years. I still get my butt handed to me on a regular basis. I am still sore all the time. That's why they work. Because we don't just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over, where your muscles just know what you're going to do. They have muscle memory, and they just get used to it, and you don't really make many gains. So with this, we're constantly making gains because we're constantly challenging our muscles. They never know it's coming. So that's always good. Okay, so I want you to grab light weights. I'm going to grab my 2s. It's always helpful to have a light pair of weights with a handle, just for certain kind of exercises, but not critical. So you're going to do elbow to opposite knee, elbow to opposite knee. Do not pull on your head. Very, very important. We never pull on our head when we're doing ab exercises. We simply just keep them there for support. Squeeze those abs. Don't hold your breath. I want you to move at a good pace, but take those breaks when you need to. Like me. Oh my gosh, come on. Don't quit. We have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. I'm really sorry, sort of. Oh my gosh. Crazy. We're gonna stay down here on the floor though. I like it down here. I like it. Okay. Your hands are gonna be under your butt. And I want you to move your legs at a good pace. So you're really gonna have to squeeze those quads and squeeze your abs. You're not gonna like it, and that's okay. Most things worth doing are not super easy. So you move at whatever pace allows you to have control. Make sure you're breathing. Your quads and your abs are doing the work. Oh my gosh. We persevere. Come on. You are an ass kicker. That's what you are. Like the sheer amount of responsibilities and things that most women I know have on their plate is astounding to me. Absolutely astounding. Less than 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, my abs are screaming, my quads are screaming, and I'm ignoring them. 2, 1, done. Oh my gosh. Stretch it, stretch it, stretch it. Oh. I might just take a nap right after this. You know, a little power nap. Okay. Let's have some water. Let's take a little break. Little break. Yeah, my quads are like, wow, wow. The trail running is very different than just the road running. Uneven surfaces, you definitely have to pay more attention to what you're doing. Okay, what are we doing next? Oh, okay, I like this one. I like most of the exercises. There are some that I just can't stand. I do them anyway. Sorry, my quads are... Between running, then doing legs yesterday, running this morning, and doing this right now. Woo! Okay, so what I want you to do is grab, a little heavier. So maybe you'll want to combine, I'm going to do an 8 and a 3 in each arm. I'm going to work a different part of our legs this time. So you're going to lunge out to the side and come up. I'm actually not going to hold the 3s, given how mad my legs are at me right now. Okay, so when you lunge out to the side, you look and you make sure that knee is behind your toe. You make sure that your abs are tight, tight, tight. You guys, so good. So good. 2, 1, and done. Other side. Same rules apply. Back is flat. Abs are engaged. Keep that knee behind your toe. guys are doing great. Stick that butt back. That's how you keep that knee where it's supposed to be. Five more seconds. Come on. 2, 1, and done. Not done, just done with that. Whew. Shake your legs out, have a little sip of water. What I like to do is if my legs are kind of locking up, either here or here, just kind of give them a little massage. You know, here, when you push your muscles to where they haven't been in a while, they're going to scream at you. They would rather sit on the couch and eat or watch TV and be lazy, but we got to keep them up and going. Okay, next one we're going to do, I'm going to grab 3s and we are going to do punches. So this is what we're doing. We're going to do a cross, up and down. So this is up, this is across, this is down. So this is your rotation. Your heels will come off a tiny bit, but that's it. I don't want sloppy, loosey-goosey moving all over the place. Tight, sharp movements. I'm going to mix it up on you. I'll tell you to go high, then I'll tell you to go low, then I'll tell you to go medium or middle, and we'll go from there, okay? Middle. Sharp, tight, powerful movements. Lower. So you're crossing in front of your body. You're keeping a really good tension in your core. Up. Middle. Up. Down. Middle. Down. Up. Across. Down. Down. Middle. Up. Down. Up. 2, 1, and done. Holy crap. I'm making a lot of exclamations today, I realize that. So again, from these workouts, you are going to be more hungry than normal. Just make sure you don't fill it up with all bad stuff. We all cheat. We all have our little comfort things. I know I do. But find stuff that's good and you like. That's the trick. Hi, everybody. Okay. We're going to get back down on the ground. I love this one. I'm going to use 5s for this, but I have my 3s right here in the event I need them. So what do I want you to do here? You hold these weights above your chest, not above your face. So you come up, lower, and then bring your knees in. Make sure you have a very